everyone, today I'm here with Susan Calman from Strictly and also Top Class, and we are going to be talking about what she was like as a teenager.
I'm nervous because I usually interview people, so this is the first time really in a while I've been interviewed by someone else, so I'm slightly terrified about what's
about to happen. It's going to be super chill, it's going to be great.
Okay, right.
I'm currently 13.
Yes.
But when you were 13,
yes,
what was your worst outfit choice?
I cannot tell you. There are so many. Okay, so there were cord dungarees, elasticated at the bottom, which made me feel physically sick. They were so horrific. At the school disco, I was never popular at the school disco because no one ever fancied me. And my mum thought she would make a big effort to get me something, bless her. Polka dot, batwing cardigan, culottes. It was horrific. But my mum went, "Oh, you look lovely," and I walked in it was awful. And I just stood at the side. I'd probably wear that now and go, "Yeah, I look amazing." At the time, everyone thought, "Oh, you look horrible, you look terrible, why?" and laughed at me. Now, I got my Wonder Woman outfit from Strictly. Wear it taking the bins out. I don't care anymore. I'll just wear my Wonder Woman outfit in the garden because no one can tell me not to. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Because when you can do that and feel comfortable in yourself, you feel absolutely amazing.
Yeah. So what were you like as a teenager?
I was quite happy sometimes, but very unhappy a lot of the time. I was quite depressed as a teenager, which I've been very open about because I think we have to talk about these things a lot more. I felt like I didn't fit in. I felt frustrated. Yeah. I was never popular at school. I was never the most academic, the most sporty. I was never the most anything. I was just quite average in a lot of ways. So I felt like I was kind of lost.
Yeah.
And when I was growing up, which was the 1980s, last century, people weren't quite as open at talking about how they feel. My parents are lovely people. My teachers were lovely people, but you just didn't talk about the fact that you were depressed. So as a result, I was pretty miserable, to be honest. And I mean, one of the things I think that's very important is if people are watching this and they're in a similar situation, it does get better. It does. I was really miserable, and I'm not miserable now. It's just about finding people to talk to about how you feel.
That's amazing, and that must have been really hard, so...
Yeah, it's really hard to talk about things, but I think if I'd had the opportunity to talk about how I felt when I was a teenager, I wouldn't have been as miserable for as many years as I was. So the more you talk about things, the better it is. The key is to finding the right person to talk to.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? So find the teacher or find a friend or find somebody who will let you talk about how you feel. And all of your feelings are valid.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing people say is, what have you got to be depressed about?
Yeah.
You're popular, you're pretty, you're blah, blah, blah. What have you got to be depressed about? The point is, whatever you have that's making you depressed is valid.
Yeah.
Your feelings are valid. Tell them to someone and work it out.
I couldn't have put it better myself. What age did you start feeling sad or depressed?
To be honest with you, I'm one of the lucky ones. I've always been a bit depressed. I can't remember a time where I didn't feel like this. I've always worried and been an overthinker. So I really can't remember a carefree time. So accepting who you are. If you spend your life thinking, so I'm tiny, I'm 4'11". I wish I was taller.
I'm 5'3".
Why is there never anyone shorter than me?
Yeah, my nan's shorter than me.
Oh, you're not. All right, well, there you go. I'm never going to be taller.
Yeah.
Can't do anything about it. Just accept it and move on. I'm never going to be the thinnest person, but what I can do is be a fit person, so I go to the gym a lot. So accept who you are, celebrate it, and move on. Live your best life.
Yeah. Were you naughty as a child?
No, I was ridiculous. I hate getting into trouble.
Really?
Oh, I am one of those goody two-shoes that you would have hated. I was best new recruit in the brownies. I was best new recruit in the guides. I got attendance records for everything. Oh, I never got into trouble.
I'm a bit like that. Like, I don't like getting into trouble, putting myself in situations like that. And if I do something wrong or that I think my parents will be annoyed with, I feel really bad about it.
Yeah. I love controlling things, and rules make me happy. So I do not break a rule. I tut at people who break rules in queues.
You're literally the exact same as me.
Yeah?
Because I used to write a to-do list, but like with everything and in order. So I literally used to go from wake up, brush teeth, wash face, have breakfast, this is what I'm going to have. Get dressed, do makeup, do this, do that, how long I'm going to do it for. And like, there's just something about it that's, I don't know, it just makes everything easier and everything just calmer.
I think sometimes if your head is a mess, having control over physical things, when you're going to be somewhere, what you're doing, makes things easier, because sometimes when you're depressed or anxious, when one is depressed or anxious, things feel out of control. Feelings feel out of control. It becomes confusing. Because I think sometimes the worst feelings of depression and anxiety are when you just sit there and go, what's the point?
Yeah.
There's too much here, there's too much there. What's the point? So if you know what time you're getting up, what time you're getting dressed, what time you're doing something, there is at least some order.
So you came out at quite a young age. How was that for you? What was the experience like?
Well, I've never known anything other than being gay. I am, it's never been a thing for me.
What advice would you give to someone that's wanting to come out but is too scared to?
It's a tough one. First time you say the words, because often you've thought it in your head, you know you're gay. To say it to someone is really difficult when you say... And that was the bit that was really difficult for me, trying to actually say that to somebody. If you're coming out to your parents, and you're concerned about it, just think about it, have support from other people, other friends. Maybe there's someone in your family who you definitely know is going to be fine with it. There are organisations that can help. Stonewall's always there. There are lots of phone lines available if you're struggling with it, if you're thinking about it. But the main thing is to remember it's nothing to be ashamed of. Who you fall in love with is nothing to be ashamed of. For years, we've lived with people telling us we were wrong, and there's nothing wrong with who we are.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Ready? Hero or villain?
Villain.
Fiction or facts?
Fiction.
Corrie or EastEnders?
EastEnders.
Walk or run?
Walk.
Fries or wedges?
Fries.
Instagram or Twitter?
Twitter.
Spice Girls or Little Mix?
Spice Girls.
Reading or writing?
Reading.
Crowds or silence?
Silence.
Bananas or oranges?
Bananas.
Rainbows or sunshine?
Rainbows.
Sandcastles or slides?
Sandcastles.
Hills or trainers?
Trainers.
Sweet or salty?
Salty.
Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Done. So, I've made you a different selection of shortbread. So, I've made you some Millionaire shortbread, which is shortbread and caramel.
Shortbread and caramel.
Some pistachio shortbread.
I can see that, yes.
And some blueberry and lemon shortbread.
I think this is for me.
Yes.
This is genuinely for me.
Yes,
do
genuinely.
I get to keep the jar as well? Double present. Well, it's lovely.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
It's gorgeous, it really is.
Good. So that's it for this video, everyone. Susan, thank you so much for answering my questions and being amazing.
This is one of the only times I've been interviewed. You're brilliant, Tatra.
Oh,
Thanks very
thank
much
you.
for spending time in my company.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know more about you. It was really interesting.
My pleasure, my darling.
And if you guys would like to see more interviews, stay tuned and look out for more. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye. It was so great talking to Susan, and I learnt so much about mental health. And I for sure have had bad days, and we all have bad days, but you shouldn't feel like you have to suffer in silence. So make sure to have a look at the links below. And you know what? When you get the help that you need, you can be the best version of yourself.